Turn your headphones up. It's going down. That chocolate boy about to come out. It's the T and Henny Show, the only online platform providing the knowledge of spilled tea with the ratchetness of a shot of Henny. Ladies, get that lip gloss popping, and fellas, put some lotion on your beards. You're about to be live with the best to ever do. The T and Henny Show. We back,
baby.
What's up, fam? It's the T and Henny Show, as always. It's your boy, Disco Jackson. Hey boy. And I got my sidekick to me, Coach Derek.
That's right. Back, y'all.
And what would this show be? What would this show be without the oh so lovely, the oh so luscious lips, the sexy Lexi?
Hey guys.
What we wearing today, Lex?
You know what? I don't know. The house is so long.
Do what?
It's probably some persistence, some L'Oreal.
That's the old school joint, L'Oreal. Yeah, I ain't heard that since like the 90s.
What? L'Oreal still be popping.
Hey man, look, I don't know. I don't wear all that stuff, so I don't know. What's up, Loon B?
Hey,
lady. Is she number one fan? Can she be considered that? She hit like every joint, man. I don't know. It's a tie. I don't know. Between her and Michelle, I don't know, Brandon. I don't know, man. They be rolling. South Carolina.
Top three.
Top three, okay.
Your sound check.
Huh?
Sound check. Echo check.
You good? Hey,
No.
y'all listen out there. Do you hear an echo? Do we sound fine to you? We had a little bit of technical difficulties. We're trying to make sure everything's okay. Lone B, can you hear us straight? I know you always on point with us. Let us know. What, Snooki? What's up, Lonnie? What up? Hey, how do we sound to you down there in Texas? We sound good? We had a little bit of
test. Just make this
problem. So let us know if you hear. Okay, she said we good.
Okay.
She said we good then. All right, y'all. We're gonna get straight to it, man. We're not gonna waste too much time with y'all. Today's show, time for a change, man. We all know what's going on in the news today. We seen the young brother was murdered. Well, are we calling that murder? I guess. Who died at the hands of a law enforcement officer?
I'm calling it murder.
Say it again, Derek.
I said I'm calling it murder.
Why you calling
I'm
it
with
murder?
you, coach.
Yep. There go the echo. See?
She had echoes with LA and Coach. All right. Well, we're going to have to figure that out later. I don't know. But he said it's okay. But you calling it murder?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the young man that in Minnesota, right? Minneapolis. No, where was it? Minneapolis. Okay. Well, Minneapolis, Minnesota, same. Minnesota's in Minneapolis, I think. I don't know, but I want to get this straight. Because he deserves to have this straight. But the young man that died at the hands of law enforcement a couple of days ago, I watched the video. I normally don't do police videos. For those of y'all don't know, I'm a police officer. I've been one for a long time. I stopped talking about police videos and the things that happened with it in the news a long time ago, just for personal reasons. But this one, I don't know why I chose to speak on this one. It's just I saw it. It was hard to watch, man. It was hard to watch. Like I said, I've been an officer for a while. I've seen people die in my career. I've been on scenes where somebody literally was just murdered and I was coming around the corner and caught the suspect, me and my partner. I've seen people take their last breath. I've seen just about, I ain't gonna say I've seen it all, but I've seen a lot, man. I've seen a lot. This one though is just, I watched the video. It was kind of hard to watch. It was not kind of hard. It was extremely hard to watch. I had to buffer through it. You know what I mean? Like I would see a part, then I had to move that joint forward. I just couldn't watch the whole thing like that. I couldn't sit there and watch that whole entire 7 minutes. The only side that I saw was the camera that was facing the I guess the officer that was on his neck. I saw a picture later on of the other side where you can see all the officers. So I can't speak on too much of it because I don't know. All I saw was that side with his knee on his neck. I don't know what was going on the other side. I saw a picture where the officer was handcuffing him. It was somebody else holding him, and the guy was on his neck. Am I correct? Is that what you saw? I don't know. Help me. Please correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. So that's what I saw. So that's the only thing I can speak for. The only thing I can speak on is what I seen from that angle. What I saw in that angle was terrible. It was absolute terrible, man. It was. There's no. I get you trying to restrain an individual, you know, depending on his how he's escalating things. I don't know. What I saw from the pictures that he was being handcuffed. So I can't necessarily, and I'm not here to lay blame on anybody. I'm not here to do any of that. But from the, go ahead.
Is that a move that y'all use?
What's that?
That knee on the neck.
Knee on the neck?
Whatever that was that he was doing.
Hell no, that's not a move that we use.
That's what I thought. I just checking.
Nah, hell no. It's no. Let me say this. I've been in that position. I can tell you that. Have I ever placed my knee on somebody's neck? No. Have I ever had to control the head? Yes, I did. I had to before. I mean, it's the nature of the beast. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and, say that I've never done any of these things. I've had to control the head before. No, what the hell? Okay. I had to, I used the necessary force to gain control and then, let up. That's how you're supposed to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
right.
I don't know, man. I can't, that just ain't gonna be justified. It was at one point, man, where it looked like he was digging down in it. You know what I mean? Looked like he was applying pressure. And I just felt like I saw some hate in his eyes or something, man. And it was terrible. So I don't know what to. I'm lost for words, man. I'm a loss for words. That doesn't only look bad as a law enforcement officer. That look bad as a human being, man. That you have no value of a person's life to do that. I don't. What does anybody know what he was stopped for? I have no clue. I didn't read the story. I just happened to glance over.
I'm gonna say it real quick. Oh, go ahead. I think we still got an echo problem.
So apparently, the store that he was in, the owner called the police because they felt that there was a fake $20 bill.
Okay.
So he left the store. Police came, and from there, I don't know what happened. I just do know the owners of the store was saying, no, he resist. And it just went to the left from there. But it was over a fake $20 bill.
So he passed the fake $20 bill. They called the police. The police came, and I guess challenged them about it or something like that. Okay. So again, I don't know what led up to him being on the ground, and I don't know. All right, we Derek and Lexi echoing. I'm gonna try to work it best on my end, the best I can. We got a little technical difficulties. We're just gonna try to get through the show. I'm gonna try to do what I can on my end to alleviate that as best as possible. But somebody says, hey, that Jackson Williams says, let me put this there. This is the second person that officer has killed. He killed someone in 2008.
It's actually quite a few people.
That he did himself? They have that on record?
Yeah. One guy, I think they said it was like 46 bullets found in him, a Hispanic guy. And it was closed. In case it's closed, you can't even pull up information isn't even in public.
Right. I don't know, man. I can't. I don't know. I can't. I'll get to that later on. So look, Nani says, one of the things I hate hearing is there's bad apples in every bunch. But where's the good apples? Why isn't there good apples stopping things when and while it happens? We can't keep saying there are bad apples. Well, I mean, there are bad apples in hell, in your field in the military. I know damn well you've seen some bad apples. I'm a good apple. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for being that. I've stopped situations like that before in my career. I've been in that situation. I've seen where people been putting, using a little bit more force than reasonable at the time after the apprehension or during the apprehension. I've stopped it. I've told, hey man, ho, go ahead, let up. You know what I'm saying? I've been, somebody turned somebody over on their stomach while they being handcuffed. Somebody said they can't breathe. Hey, turn her on the side, I've done that.
But what has the officer that was there saying? Like his heart, like
I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't know. The only brand, the only, and I put this on my page, on my Facebook page, and I'm gonna say it here because I don't duck no wreck. It is what it is. The only person that I can halfway give some leeway to in that situation is the officer that was handcuffing him. And I say that because, again, I've been in that situation. You're frantic. You're trying to hurry up and get this individual in custody, under control. So he might not have been paying attention. 9 times out of 10, you're not paying attention to what's going on somewhere else. You're trusting somebody else to handle their job. You see what I'm saying? Everybody has a job when they go into that situation, you know? So I don't know. It sounds bad for me. It may sound bad to some of y'all to hear me say that, but I can't really fault the handcuffing officer. Again, because I don't know the whole situation, but only from what I saw, I can't necessarily fault him for that. Because again, he was doing his job, focusing on getting the individual in custody. But at the end of the day, man, really, at the end of the day, who's really responsible though? Who's really responsible is that, yes, everybody has a part, but that officer who was kneeing him, that's his responsibility, man, to not do that, to know when to let up, to know when to let go, to not even, you know, if you're gonna do it, man, put it in the middle of his back, man, or right at the top where the shoulder blade area is. It's just to maintain control. You ain't got to apply much pressure when you're right there. You know what I mean? So I can show you. I can do it. Go ahead.
What can he do? Laying handcuffed.
I said you broke up. Say it again.
What can he do? Laying on his stomach and handcuffed.
Good point. I've been in that situation. I remember. I'm gonna give you a story. It was a guy laying on the ground one day, right? I was riding down the street. I'm like, what the fuck? He laying on the ground. I whipped around, and he was in the parking lot. I whipped around, went over to see if he was all right. His boy was there. I saw his boy step off. By the time I bucked the U to come back, he was standing up. So I pull up. I was like, yo, you all right, man? He walked up to me. I had my window down. He walked up to my window, spit on me. Spit in my face. Said, fuck you, you bitch ass nigga. Straight like that. So I pull up. I created distance. I call back up. I'm holding him at gunpoint. I don't know what his problem is at this point. Yes, I had my gun drawn on him. My objective is to get him you know what? I'm talking too much. But we alleviated the situation. Backup came. We got him on the ground. While we trying to handcuff him, restrain him, he's reaching in his back pocket. He's reaching his back pocket. He managed to get in his back pocket and pull out a knife. While it's 3 of us on him at this point, trying to restrain him. He pulls out a knife, and my partner was like, watch his hands, and grabbed it and was able to knock the knife out of his hands, and we was able to handcuff him and get him in the car or whatever. He was high off the dipper. For y'all know what the dipper is, PCP. He was high. He was high as a kite. He was high off PCP. But for people to say, then you're not the first person to ask this question. What can a person do on their stomach trying to get handcuffed? That literally happened. Anything can happen. He could tuck his hands under and pull up a gun. You know?
But he handcuffed.
Say it again.
The video showed that he wasn't handcuffed.
I don't know. I don't see that. The video that I saw, all I could see was I guess an Asian guy was up front and this guy on his neck. That's all I could see. From a picture that I saw, it looked like they were trying to handcuff him. So if there's another video out there, I didn't see that other video, so I can't speak on that. If he was handcuffed, then it was no need for all that extra.
Do you think the person that was filming plays a role as well?
What do you mean, as far as what?
Like, what is his responsibility in filming?
I mean, he did a good job. You know, what more could he have done? You know, what more could he have done? Go ahead, Dirk.
Yeah, I'm a talk, but I'm really because I know that people can't hear and me and Lexi. For me, two things. Me and Lexi are probably and Michael. I'm pretty sure. The guy who's kneeling on his neck. If an officer says that's not a move we normally do, but you had like 3 other officers that you saw from that back shot that knew he was doing that, right? So then somebody wanted to be like, whoa, that's not a move we do.
But again, it's kind of hard, man. I can't fully speak on that because I don't know. I didn't see the whole situation take place. You know what I mean? If I saw the whole situation take place, but in the heat of the moment, you're not necessarily looking at the person and say, "Whoa, man, you know that's not what we do." You know what I mean? Your objective is to get the person in custody in the heat of the moment. Again, so I can't speak on. I don't know now. After a second or so, and he's restrained, or if there's enough people there on him, then somebody can be like, hey, you know, let up off him, get up off him, something like that.
Right. I guess like my perspective. I know this annoying people that annoy me, but for the 5 minutes, 4 minutes that video roll, I didn't see a bunch of this. I just saw him on that neck.
Mm-hmm.
Still, the man wasn't moving.
Right.
We have to assume that picture where the other officers kind of on top of him. Right.
Okay. Right.
So we didn't see a bunch of movement. For 4 minutes.
Right.
Somebody at some point Harris say that ain't the move we do. I would think.
First of all, 4 minutes is goddamn. That's a long time to be trying to get somebody in custody, bro. I mean, the dude from PCP that we fought, that I was just explaining about the example, the one that pulled his knife out of his pocket. I think we had him in custody maybe, man, I'm gonna say rough. It took us. I'm gonna say 60 seconds. I'm gonna just be fair. I'm gonna just give it a little bit. 60 seconds. We had him in custody. So I don't know. I can't judge. I don't know. But 4 minutes is a long ass time, man. To be in the mix like that, dude, that's a long time, bro. That's a long time. So
people talk about people videoing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And which shouldn't they have done something?
That'll make things worse. That'll make absolutely
tries to break it up, get shot.
I'm gonna answer 2 questions at once. Does the commentary of the crowd get taken into consideration? The onlookers and the victim were very vocal about him not being able to breathe. All right. They should have taken into consideration of him saying I can't breathe, man. Especially with the incident that took place in New York. That should have been number one. If he's saying he can't breathe, even he could have been lying, bullshitting, or telling the truth. You don't know. You got to take it as he's telling the truth. You know what I mean? You got to do something to allow that man to breathe. You know, so it's I don't know. It's hard all the way around. It's tough. So as somebody for somebody out the crowd to come in and to try to physically stop that or something like that, no, that's not something you necessarily want to do. Somebody asked that same question on my post, and I said, man, look, call 911, tell them what you're seeing, and tell them you want a supervisor there now. Tell them everything you're saying. That's what you can do. Document it through the call. Document it through tape. All of that is recorded. All of that is listed. All of that can be pulled back up. You know, it's time stamped and everything. They can rewind the tape. They can hear things through the recorder, as far as the background. But approaching that scene and trying to get an officer to stop doing whatever it is they're doing, because in some instances the officers might be 100% right, and I'm not talking about this incident per se, but in some incidents where it may look egregious, not fair, the officer may be 100% right, man. You know, and then you just stepped in, and what if you do intervene and this suspect gets away? He just turned out to be a murder suspect, just murdered somebody around the corner. You know? We have tape and still get off. We have tape and they still get off. Hey, Rob, man, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the judge. I'm not the jury. I don't know, man. You gotta, I don't know. Like I said, it's hard to listen to a lot of echoes. I don't know why y'all echoing today, man. I don't know what's going on.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Go ahead.
Did you change anything about your Sunday today?
Nope. I ain't touched it since the last show.
Damn.
I ain't touched none. All I did was turn my computer on. So this is what we're gonna do, y'all. I think I'm gonna try one thing. Give us about 10 minutes. We're gonna come back because I want to finish this. I do want to finish this conversation. Give me 10 minutes and we're gonna come right back. I'm gonna try to fix this out.